Are you struggling with debt and looking for ways to achieve financial freedom? It's a common plight, one that can feel like a mountain with no peak. But here's the thing, financial freedom isn't a myth. It's a tangible reality that can be achieved with the right strategies and a bit of discipline. Imagine a life where your paycheck is entirely yours. No more creditors knocking on your door or that sinking feeling every time a bill lands in your mailbox. It's not a dream, it's a future we're going to help you build. From grappling with credit card debt, student loans, or other financial obligations, we've got you covered. We'll be diving into practical tips and proven methods that will guide you towards financial independence. We'll tackle everything from creating a budget, prioritizing payments, negotiating with creditors, to exploring debt consolidation options. So buckle up and prepare to take control of your finances. Stay tuned as we unravel the secrets to effective debt management. Firstly, to conquer debt, we must understand it. Debt, in its simplest form, is money borrowed by one party from another. It comes in many forms, such as credit card debt, student loans, mortgages, and auto loans, each with its own terms and interest rates. It's like a financial tool, useful in the right hands, disastrous in the wrong ones. Debt impacts your financial health in several ways. It can open doors to opportunities like home ownership or advanced education, but it can also become a burden that weighs heavily on your financial freedom. High debt levels can lead to stress, prevent you from saving, and even impact your credit score, making future borrowing more expensive. Understanding your own debt is crucial. It's about knowing how much you owe, to whom, and at what interest rate. This understanding is the cornerstone of debt management. Now that we have a better understanding of our debt, let's explore the strategies to manage it. Strategy number 1, create a budget. Now that might sound rudimentary, but it's a pivotal step that many tend to overlook. A budget is not just a tool for tracking income and expenses, it's a roadmap guiding you towards financial stability. Let's take a closer look at how to create this financial game plan. Start by listing all your income sources, be it your salary, side hustles, or rental income. Then write down all your expenses. These may include fixed expenses like rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, and variable expenses like entertainment, dining out, and personal care. Now comes the tricky part, aligning your income and expenses. You might realize that your expenses are exceeding your income. Don't panic, this is where the budget comes into play. It helps you identify areas where you can potentially cut back, allowing you to free up more money to pay off your debts. There are several budgeting methods out there. The envelope method is one of the most popular ones. It involves allocating a specific amount of money for each spending category and storing it in an envelope. Once the money runs out, you stop spending in that category for the month. This method encourages discipline and curbs overspending. Another method is the zero-based budget, where every dollar has a job. It means your income minus expenses should equal zero. Here you're assigning each dollar to a specific task, be it paying off debt, saving, or spending. This method requires a bit more effort, but offers a comprehensive view of your finances. There are also several budgeting tools and apps to help you stay on track. Tools like Mint and YNAB, You Need a Budget, offer a range of features from tracking spending to setting financial goals. Remember, the best budgeting method is the one that works for you. It might take some trial and error to find it, but once you do, stick with it. It's not about perfection, but consistency. A budget is your first weapon in your battle against debt. So arm yourself with a solid budget and start your journey towards financial freedom. The second strategy is prioritizing payments. Let's dive right in. When managing multiple debts, it's essential to have a clear game plan in place for paying them off. This game plan is called prioritizing payments. It's not about merely paying off debt, it's about paying off debt smartly. Prioritizing payments can help you save on interest charges and reduce your debt load faster. Now there are two popular methods to prioritize payments, the avalanche method and the snowball method. Both are effective, but they work differently. The avalanche method involves making minimum payments on all your debts, but then using any extra money to pay off the debt with the highest interest rate. This strategy can save you the most in interest over time and can be a great option if you're disciplined and patient. However, it might take longer to see progress, which can be discouraging. On the other hand, the snowball method involves focusing on the smallest debt first while still making minimum payments on the others. Once the smallest debt is paid off, you move on to the next smallest, and so on, like a snowball gathering momentum as it rolls downhill. This method can provide quick wins, which can boost your motivation and make it easier to stick to your plan. However, it might not save you as much in interest as the avalanche method. Deciding between the avalanche and snowball methods depends on what motivates you. Do you need quick wins to keep you motivated? Then the snowball method might be for you. Are you more focused on the numbers and saving as much as possible? Then you might prefer the avalanche method. Regardless of the method you choose, the key is to stay consistent. Make your payments on time, every time. And whenever you can, pay more than the minimum. This will decrease your total debt, reduce the amount of interest you pay, and get you out of debt quicker. Remember, every payment brings you one step closer to a debt-free life. Our third strategy, negotiating with creditors. A strategy that can be a game changer when you're dealing with debt. It's like stepping into a haggling arena where your financial freedom is the grand prize. And yes, you're the gladiator here, armed with your negotiation skills. Negotiating with creditors can have significant benefits. You can potentially lower your interest rates, reduce your monthly payments, and in some cases, you might even eliminate a portion of your debt. It's all about reaching a mutually beneficial agreement with your creditors. So how do you effectively communicate with your creditors? First, prepare yourself. Gather all necessary information about your debt, such as amount owed, interest rates, and your current financial situation. You need to know your battleground before you step into it. Second, be honest and genuine. Let your creditors know about your financial struggles and your earnest intention to pay off your debt. Remember, creditors would rather receive a portion of the debt than none at all. Third, be proactive. Don't wait for the creditors to contact you. Reach out to them first. This shows your initiative and willingness to settle your debt, which can work in your favor. Fourth, don't be afraid to ask for better terms. You could request a lower interest rate, a longer repayment term, or a reduction in your overall debt. The worst they can say is no, and you're no worse off than before. And finally, get it in writing. Once you've reached an agreement, ensure it's documented. This serves as your safety net, protecting you from any future disputes or misunderstandings. Remember, negotiation isn't about winning or losing, it's about finding a solution that works for both parties, and it's definitely worth a shot. After all, the potential benefits can be substantial, from reduced payments to possibly even shaving off some of your debt. Negotiation is key. Don't be afraid to ask for better terms. With the right approach and a dash of persistence, you can turn the tide in your favor, inching closer to that coveted prize of a debt-free life. Our final strategy, exploring debt consolidation options. Debt consolidation is a technique that often sounds like a magic bullet. Essentially, it's about taking multiple debts and combining them into one. This simplification of your debt payment schedule can be a great relief. And here's the cherry on top. You might even land a lower interest rate, making your financial obligations lighter. But like any powerful tool, debt consolidation has its risks and pitfalls. It's not a one-size-fits-all solution. It may not be the best option if you're struggling with spending habits, as it could potentially lead to more debt. Moreover, the lower monthly payments might mean a longer repayment period, which could cost you more in the long run. So it's crucial to do your homework, understand your financial situation, and consult with a trusted financial advisor before diving in. Debt consolidation can be a powerful tool, but it's not for everyone. And there you have it. 4 effective strategies to manage your debt. We've taken a journey from understanding the nature of debt to creating a budget that works for you, prioritizing your payments to get the most bang for your buck, negotiating with creditors to reduce your debt load, and exploring debt consolidation options to simplify your payments and potentially reduce your interest rates. These strategies are more than just ways to manage your money. They're a roadmap to financial freedom, a ticket to a life unburdened by the weight of debt. Remember, taking control of your financial situation isn't just about the numbers. It's about the freedom to make choices, the ability to plan for the future, and the peace of mind that comes from knowing you're on solid financial ground. Remember, the journey to financial freedom begins with a single step. Start yours today. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and comment on this video.